See, what I always thought was gonna be the biggest challenge of my life was learning how to code, getting my life together, and somehow getting a job so I can finally be financially stable. And now that that's here, I'm very comfortable. So, as it turns out, none of what I had to do to get where I am today, to get to this comfort zone, was the hard part. I thought that was gonna be the hard part. The hard part is actually going to have to be doing what nobody requires of you. Nobody requires me to chase my dreams. Nobody requires me to look at my ideas and actually pursue them. Nobody makes me do that stuff. I have to make myself do that. Everyone has some type of dream or goal to take care of something or accomplish something or buy, whatever the case is. We all have some type of dream or someone we're gonna take care of, right? Yes, I wanna make my family as comfortable as possible and the people I love as comfortable as possible financially, but what's getting in the way of that? Like, we all genuinely want to be out of certain situations, but what is getting in the way of that? For me, that's the hard part. I have to figure that out and handle it. I genuinely feel like I can now pursue all those ideas that I have in all those notebooks. We don't have any ideas. What do you mean you don't have any ideas? I mean, I literally have notebooks full of your ideas. You literally have this idea. You have this idea. I mean, man, you have ideas, but you gotta be about that action, okay? What if it fails? Then pick another idea and be about that action, all right? And lucky enough, when I started this platform, I thought of an idea. And I hope by the end of this journey that we're about to start, this little startup journey, I hope I'm able to help and influence as many people as possible. That is my goal, as always. I've grown out of only caring about money. What has always made me happier is just seeing any type of difference in my audience, any type of change, anytime someone says I've motivated them. That brings me the most joy. Here's what I know. To accomplish this major task that I have to do a lot of self-development before we start. Yes, this is a startup vlog, but to be good at anything, you have to work on yourself, right? If you want to make a difference in the world, you have to make a change within yourself. Wow, bars. Probably someone said that already. Now, what that means for me is I honestly have to work on a couple little things that are turning out to be major blocks for my goals. I've known about these, we all share these things, but we all choose to ignore them and act like it's not a big deal, right? Here's a fun fact for you newcomers. My best friend and I, we both deal with depression and all sorts of mental problems. And as best friends do, depressed best friends, we both have matching support dogs. She got her Doberman, and then months later when I got my first check as a software developer, I got my Doberman. I'm here to take care of her doggy because she's off on a trip. Homie, how you doing? Sit. Good boy. Come on. I don't like malls. I don't like shopping. It's just a boring experience of just walking around. I don't even know if the store I want to be open is open right now. Depressingly empty right now. The mall mission was a complete failure. Pop it out. Pop it out. I guess the mall was open. I was just a bit too early. Now you have the same brand as my wallet.
Yeah.
Wow. Mike's camera store. Thing is, if you want to vlog, there's this whole setup that most vloggers have. Usually this setup is like an easy setup and you can transfer it everywhere, but my situation is I have a very expensive setup where meaning my camera is made out of metal as far as I could tell. My lens is metal. Metal meaning more weight. More weight meaning every time I lean on this, the camera just loosens, and this camera is way too expensive for that to be happening. So what's gonna happen is nothing. I don't have a solution. I'm not gonna make my own camera thing. This isn't Casey Neistat. We're just gonna have to deal with it and hope to God that this camera doesn't fall and ruin my day. Come with my purple block. Well. If it isn't Mr. Destroy his own bed, eh? Appreciate you closing this deal. Let me get a shake. Lock it down. Press. Thank you. Dap it up. One more. Nope. Alright. I guess this is the part where I start working on my startup. Hey, do you mind not sniffing the microphone? For my programmers out there, I had to restart my whole project. The whole thing. It hurt. You look so happy to be in nature, and
I am.
That was complete sarcasm. You look like you hate it here. Lady Bird was shot here. Did you know that?
I don't remember.
There was a scene in Lady Bird where they're frolicking.
Go left! Go left! Go left! Frolicking? What does that mean?
Frolicking means like very precise. You gotta hit them with that. You gotta hit them with that.
Oh.
All right, you frolic. I know it takes a lot. It takes a lot of bravery to frolic, but
No.
I mean, you look like you're taking off a flight, but yeah, it's a pretty decent frolic for a beginner. This is where they shot it. Yeah, Corona has me messed up, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. These arms are weak. So what do you think our biggest issue is in terms of getting to our goal?
Discipline.
Discipline. What do you think gets in the way of discipline? Nah, laziness is your thing. I didn't wake up at 2 p.m., all right?
TV, phones.
TV and phones?
Yep.
You think we should destroy them?
GTA.
This part is my instant gratification. This is where I go when I'm stressed or not wanting to be challenged or not wanting to challenge myself. This is where I go when I want to. This whole wall of cars are things that I want in real life. You know what told me my average for last week was? Guess how much I averaged per day?
Per day?
Last week. Granted, I'm on vacation, but guess.
13.
13 hours per day?
Less?
That's how much you think I spent on a phone? Like,
yes.
Wake up to be on my phone nonstop? No, it was something easier. It was 8 hours. Honestly, if you want to see something sad, look at your phone average. Just do some quick math. I know my average is usually 5 hours per day. Don't know how I get there. 35 hours. That's a work week. That's a full work week. I could be spending working on my side projects, but instead I'm on my phone. I don't understand. 1,820 hours per year on my phone. If I was to take the 10,000 hour rule, which is, takes 10,000 hours to get good at something, it would take me 5 years to be an expert at using my phone. An expert of laziness. Every time I get rid of one distraction, I just focus on a different distraction. So it's not necessarily the applications, but it also seems to be a me thing. I think I'm fearing failure. I think I'm scared that if I dedicate that much energy into something like how I used to dedicate so much energy into my YouTube videos back in the day, I fear that it might not work out. When I started this YouTube channel, I purposely made it as simple to shoot as possible because I didn't want to deal with dedicating so much time editing just to have so little views and nobody cares about my stuff, Obviously, when you spend a lot of time on something, you want people to use it and watch it, interact with it in some type of way. And when that doesn't work out, it honestly affects how much you want to try the next time and the next time and the next time. But it's a stupid fear. So a big reason also why I'm starting this startup vlog is because 12-year-old me just loves recording everything. Yes, granted, it would be so much easier to get work done while just having the code, but of course I have to record everything because I've been doing it since I was 12, so. I would say this sunset looks beautiful if it wasn't for the gender reveal party that caused all these fires to happen in the first place. That's not the real sunset. Yikes. Well, what is she playing, huh? You snitching?
No, I'm
You look like a snitch.
I'm dumb.
You're the imposter? Wow. Can't say I'm surprised. You be fat shaming me. You fat shame me. When we looked at that picture and you were like, damn, you look thinner here. Remember that?
That's not being fat.
Nah, you were fat shaming me. You said I look husky. You said I look hefty.
I never said hefty. The word hefty is my wife's thing.
You did say hefty.
I never say hefty.
It's time for a run. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I can't do it like I used to. Whew.
You can't run?
Whew.